Hello everybody, and welcome to Everquest 2 House Hunter. This is a new series. Today's episode is the introduction, and I'm going to go over briefly what this series is going to be about, and then we're going to jump right into it. This is Realtor. She has spent most of her career going around and playing looky-loo. She loves to go into other people's homes and see how they have decorated them up, see what the options may be. If you're looking for some inspiration, or if you're just not sure what this housing thing is all about in Everquest 2, stay tuned because you are in for a wild ride. Housing in Everquest 2 is a whole separate system. There are players in this game that do nothing but housing. A lot of players are no longer in game. However, as long as the upkeep on their homes have been done and they've got them set to public, anyone can drop in and visit. Some of the homes are used as shops where people set up things that they're selling from the broker. Our first showing today is going to be a small home. We are going to travel to New Hollis, and we're going to take a look at a one-bedroom. Be right back. Here we are in New Hollis, and this here is the home that we are going to visit. Housing in Everquest is everywhere. Every major city has housing. There's also prestige housing, and there's also guild halls. And we're going to cover all of the different types of housing. You actually do not have to travel all over the place to get to your house or to visit a house. But this series, what I'd like to show is initially, for each layout that we do that we have not seen yet, I want to share what it looks like empty, as if you were to purchase it yourself. Now, some of the homes have requirements before you can purchase them. For instance, some of them require status or guild membership. And the upkeep is not immense. It depends on the size of the house. If you acquire a prestige home, there is no upkeep on that. And we will be going into that down the road. This home is one that is given to you as your first home, free of charge, if you start in the Hollis area. If you right-click on the door, we can tour it, and that is what we're going to do. This is the Hollis one bedroom, and it is actually quite impressive on its own. You get a very nice bay window area. You get a loft. It's not an actual closed off bedroom, but you do get this wonderful loft with a fireplace. And you're probably wondering, what the heck can I do with this? Well, we are going to show you what someone has done with this. The interface that we are going to use to view the houses is actually found down on your EQ2 button under Housing and Leaderboards. So you'll want to click that. And we're looking at small homes first today. You can filter through a lot of different options, but we're going to go Creativity Recent. We are going to be looking at Gem's Gem, because that one happens to be here in Hollis. Sometimes you will get a sample in this window here of what is inside. The owner of this property is Gemiini. I hope I'm saying that right. I am on the Halls of Fate server with this character. Every server will have different properties. So all we want to do is click Visit. This is where you would exit and enter. When you're finished with your visit, you want to right-click on the door and hit Access. You will be given the opportunity to rate the house. You can give it a like for creativity and a like for style, which is what we are going to do. Here we go. Oh, look at this. Decorating in Everquest 2, you can resize things. You can turn things upside down. You can put things on top and in other things. There's an editor that also allows you to have a little bit more creativity with what you can do. So what we're going to do is just kind of look around if we see something interesting. Travel. Now this will teleport you to Opal Plains. This is a Vesper Isles whisper column. I'm not sure I want to whisper to it because I don't want to be taken anywhere. We've got various plushies and snow globes and things. Just very, very creative. I just love it. Thirsty dinosaur. This is an altar to a deity. Got various storage boxes. Now, if you're a visitor to someone's home, you're not going to have access to their personal items. There are things you can click on. For instance, some houses offer food and drink, which give you a buff. I'm not sure if you can use the teleport items. Like they have a trade skill apprentice here and a pink elephant to keep her company. This is really nice. Now this house has some different portals. These will take you to other properties, prestige properties. Those look like a lot of the lore and legend items that you get for completing quests. Very nice. Let's go upstairs. See what they did with the loft. Okay, we've got a nice bedroom up here with a fireplace full of candles, sitting area. This is very, very nice. Very cozy. You can see they've been busy doing some book quests and some heritage quests. They've got more items up there. What is that? Mall of Bone Mire. I wonder if those are trophies or the legendary Thex mallet. I have vanquished Kisdine Gix for now. Upon felling him, I found a curious ornate mallet which Viavec El Dragus restored to its former glory. I was given the mallet as a gift for my assistance. So that is a nice trophy that you can put in your house. A scepter of Rahotep. Crested Mistmore shield, a gift from our Mayor's Devent, servant of Mistmore. So you can see that trophies are definitely a thing in this game also that you can collect. Well, I think that this place is just fantastic. So we've already given our thumbs up. Because we came here on foot, it's going to put us right outside the door again. The next one we are going to check out today is in Kelethan. So I'll be right back when I get over there. Okay, this is a 2-room acorn in Kelethan. And this is also a starter home that you will be given if you start in Kelethan. We're going to take a look at the empty version. So you want Okay, when you first enter this acorn, you can see that it's actually round, shaped like an acorn. Very interesting. I would think very challenging to decorate, but we will find out what players have been able to do with this. Here is the loft. Got a really nice window. You can see the city. Very cool, very cool. If you don't want to use the housing and leaderboards, not everybody puts their homes up there. You do have another option. You can come up to the door and you can right click on it and you can do visit. And it's going to bring up a list of other players that own this home. So the one that we're going to visit here is Greenblade, the Fairy Tinker's house, under small homes. The owner of this property is Greenblade. This icon up here, instead of clicking on the door, you can also just click up here. You can rate it from here, you can open the house window from here, and you can leave the house right from here. All right, here we go. Remember the acorn? This is what it looks like now. Wow. Looks like a little mixture of Halloween and gnomish tinkering. Very, very cool. Okay, now I am kind of tall for this. Let me see if we can go through here. Yeah. This was definitely made for a small race. But it still is very cool. They've done quite an interesting job with this tinkering area. So many moving parts. That is very, very interesting. What is that? It's not a tile. Wait, maybe I gotta click on this. Hanging illumination cylinder. Okay, but there, ceiling mounted tinkered portals. Okay, very cool. So many moving parts. Tell you what, let's go upstairs. Oh, so many different types of plants too. Now, most of this stuff you can craft it, you can get it from events. You can get it from quest rewards. So there's many different ways to get these items. Buy them off the broker. There's a little pond, the fountain. And the sound effects. You can hear the water coming out of the fountain. Ooh, what is this thing? Lantern of the Wellspring. A warm light shines brightly from this magical fixture. How beautiful. It looks like we can go up here too. It's like a little restroom area. It's got a... Oh no, that's an altar to their deity. Oh, very nice. What is this? Play Love's Lament. Oh, I've got music turned off, so I don't want to do that. Very nice. Kudos, kudos, for sure. Oh, look at this guy. I didn't even see him. And you can see that they've added to the walls. They've totally changed this acorn into like a cave with rocks and stone. Very natural looking, the way that they've set everything up. So I want to rate this house.
I think I'll treat myself to a pruning.
Okay, the final house that we're going to tour today is going to be back in Kinos itself. Now, if you're from Freeport, you can't get to Kinos, but you can get to the house directly, and I will show you which one it is as soon as we get over there. So I'll be right back. Now, this particular home is in Kinos Harbor. So you're going to want to come up here, and this building here is where you pick up a Merc. But you can also have a house here if you'd like. Oh, level 3. Sweet. So what you want to do is go ahead and come upstairs here, and you will find that there are some doors. And this is the one we want to visit, this first one here. So we're going to tour it. And this is a 3-room apartment, version 1. Here we are. Now this one is nice. You've got this little alcove here. I don't know. I think of fireplace, but it's kind of large for a fireplace. So it'll be interesting to see what people do with that. But if you come in and go to the right, you've got a couple step-ups. You've got this beautiful room with these huge windows. Brings in a lot of light. Very, very nice. And we've also got this room back here, which has a little alcove. Not so much light. This would probably make a good library, bedroom, something like that. If you're into the conventional decor.
The cook's not going to be back there much longer. Last call for any non-liquid consumables.
Now, if you would like to purchase this home, you can click on access to the door, and it's going to tell you this particular home is going to cost you 48 gold, and every 7 days it's going to cost you 1 gold, 93 silver, and it will give you 6 vendor and vault slots. So you can use this home for a lot of storage also. And it's called the Fish's Ale House Luxury Apartment. You can have quite a few different houses. I don't even know if there's a limit. We are going to visit. This is considered a medium home. And at the very top, there's one called Fancy Tad Pad. The owner of this home is Oaji. I hope I'm saying that correctly. I am going to go ahead and rate it. And here we go. Now, since it's called a Fancy Tad Pad, I wonder if he's a froglock. Oh, look. Oh, this is very classy. Oh, that bookcase is gorgeous. What the heck is that? Full mirrored bookshelf. Oh, very nice. Oh, he's got some refreshment here by the door. Now, sometimes if you right-click, you can accept a buff. We received an enduring second breakfast tea. And you want to go ahead and use that right away because I don't know how long it lasts. It's going to give me speed, 5% speed. So I'm going to use that buff. And you can see by looking over here a display case, which means he is selling items from the broker here in his home. So if you just click on the display cases that you see, you will find things that he's got for sale and for how much. And this mirrored double display cabinet is also gorgeous. I want that. I wonder if this is Oaji here. It must be. And here's a refreshment table. A lot of this is just for show, but you can examine the items. Bottle of emerald spirits. Oh, look at this beautiful furniture. I love the texture on this chair and the sofas. It's very nice. And we've got some Aralosi pastries here on the middle of the table. Now you'll notice on some of these it says rent status, like this one says 15. So if you have a status requirement as upkeep on your home, the items you put in there will help bring that down. So that's also a good thing. What did they do with this alcove? Oh, it's a little kitchen. Oh, look, in this cage. It's got to be a frog lock. He's got his slug and his bugs that he can save to eat and cook with later. I love it. Oh, and he's filled this. Now, this is a bookcase, but this a fizzy mug. Gilded heart teapot. It's over this way. Oh, look at this in here. He's made it into a fantastic library. Oh, this is beautiful. Ooh, what is this? Scribe's Arcane Podium. Okay. Very nice. Now this looks like a portal. Oh, this takes you to Tinkerer's Isle. Okay, now this player has quite a few portals. And they go to different areas. Mara Estate Prestige, Personal Grotto, Uncanny Estate, Rum Runner's Cove, Fellwith Mansion, and a personal tutorial aisle. We've got this beautiful wood door. Look at this. So we can use it. So make sure when you're exploring these homes, you check all these nooks and crannies, because I almost forgot this one. It looks like this might be an aquarium, but there's no fish in it. Or maybe it's just a meditation pool. Very nice. Here's another portal in here. That's going to take you to Mistmore Crags Estate. I would like to thank you for joining me today. Please give a like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and hope to see you next time. We are going to take a look at these prestige homes behind us. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye now.